in this live streaming. I want to ask a few questions, not to you, but to myself. Yes. Or rather, I want to ask one question, just single question I want to ask myself, and that's what do people really wish to look now? What do people really wish to watch now? I remember during those days around, I can say, when I was in college, when we didn't have anything but simply the theater where we used to watch films, otherwise television. There hadn't been any other gadget at our disposal where we could see films, where we could ever think of watching films. Hmm? I can, if someone had predicted in, I can say, in 1988, 90 or something, 1991, you can watch films in your hand. If someone had to say so, you can watch a film, full 3 hours film in your hand. Can you believe it? There is gonna be a box, small thin box, in which you can see full 3 hours film. No one would have believed. People would have just laughed. People would have just ridiculed. Yes, indeed. But this generation had seen it. We have watched the films. We have watched the films. Let me put dictionary over here because I'm not able to manage the line now. Actually, they say you should pan the camera horizontally. Yeah, unless otherwise you want to have a view like this or a view like this is different. Otherwise, always better to pan the camera and the camera like this horizontally. Yeah, that is better. Okay. So what I was talking about, yes. In 1988, 1989, no one would have believed that there's gonna be a gadget by which you can watch 3 hours film in your hand by holding it in your hand. But that is quite possible. It has become possible. I don't know what would happen after a spell of 40 years, 50 years. I happened to watch a video. I didn't open the video, not that I was interested in watching that video, because it said in Marathi, it said a famous director, an actor in Marathi has claimed, uh, what is it? Or as within a very short period of time, people wouldn't watch films. He claims that in a very short period of time, people would refuse to watch films. I don't agree with him. I don't want to agree with him because I love to watch films. Yes, I'm a very, very film oriented person. Yes, I never got a chance to work in films. Not that that was my passion. I never thought of it. My job was aviation. I enjoyed working in aviation. Yes, but then too, from the beginning itself, from the time I came to know, from the time my mind started working, yes, sorry, from the time my mind started running in various directions, I guess I remember I'm a films oriented person. Yes. So I wouldn't quite agree with someone's calling, I think. No, must have been a message. I don't quite agree with that fellow who is claiming that the films will be discarded. I don't want films to be discarded, yeah? Because films is an aspect, it's a very, very integral part of our life, yeah? See, to get out of boredom, to get out of fatigue, to get out of routine, every time you cannot go for recreation, every time you cannot go to seashore, every time you cannot go for trekking, every time you cannot go on vacation, yeah? Sometimes due to want of money, sometimes due to want of time, sometimes due to any other reason. family family occupations, professional occupations. Yes. So how do you get a relief? How do you pacify your mind? Of course, spirituality has been there, but it has got its own restrictions also. Surfeit of spirituality also, makes you say enough. Hmm? Yes. So what else is remaining? Whole and sole option is films. Watch films. Yeah. So I really don't quite sensibly agree with the director. I'm not at all associated with films, friends. I don't have any association with films. I never faced camera. I never even got a chance, to stand in the crowd, yeah, when the shooting was done, yeah. I'm an airport staff. A lot of time, many times, the films watch. A lot of scenes were shot. I remember. I don't remember the name of the film where Sridevi. I think that English film of Sridevi that was shot at Pune airport. I never tried, to catch attention. Later I came to know during editing, everything goes blurred. Even if you stand behind Sridevi, you are not going to be seen because everything is going to be blurred. Okay, due to modern techniques, only the focus will be upon upon Sridevi and the check-in counter staff. I mean their own belonging to the unit. Yeah, rest all is gonna be blurred. Yeah, so that way I never got a chance even to stand behind. Yes, I was not in the race also to have a remote coverage of the camera. I never thought of. So, but despite that, I'm not associated with the films yet. I feel that films should prevail. And films would definitely prevail. You cannot eliminate films, yeah. So somewhere I think the stalwarts of this industry, yes indeed, the stalwarts of this industry must give a peace of mind to him so that next time somebody else must not get up early in the morning with the thought that film should be eliminated. After a few months, after a few years, no one will watch films. You leave it to the time. Why are you taking decision? Who gave you right? At the time, take decision. Those who are associated with film making, actors, actresses, singers, let them continue their job. Who are you to talk against them? Who are you? Who has given you right to say that no one will watch films? Hmm? People are watching films at home. Is their convenience? Yes. You must accept science. Science has not eliminated the films, yes. Science has in fact given you convenience to watch films by sitting at home. Yes, imagine those are old people, feeble people, above 80 and all. If they wish to watch films, they can go to theaters. Their children will not take them. Their grandchildren are busy in their college. How they will watch films? They have got provision of watching films by sitting at home due to science. That is a blessing. Yes, there are people, handicapped people who can go outside to watch films, to theaters, consuming tickets, standing in the line to get tickets, later finding place, going and sitting. And the auditoriums are shiveringly cold. These old people need to go to washroom several times. How they can manage it? Yes, it's not possible. Yeah, how they will find their path during the in through the gangway in the darkness. Yeah, in case they need to go and answer their nature's call due to shivering cold. Taking everything into consideration. Yeah, I think science has given a blessing. Science has blessed, yeah, that one has got convenience to watch films by sitting at home. But I wouldn't want anyone, to get up from the wrong side and say that films are gonna be finished. If films are finished, means lifestyle is finished. I must say. If films are finished, means if films are gone, means the sizzling idea or sizzling. You can say sizzler. The sizzler of the life has gone. the entertainment sizzler of the life is missing if the films are missing. Yeah, that way I can connect this object with the other object, means the human I can say human behavioral pattern with the films. Yeah, film is an integral part of human nature. Yeah, you cannot eliminate films, and the film should not be eliminated. Why? Because I am a films oriented person. I don't have any relation with the actors, actresses. I have never spoken to actors or actresses. Yes, neither they appreciate me, neither they watch my performance, because they are on a different level. I'm on a very low level. Yet, because I am a films oriented person, I try to do something or other on this channel. Yeah, thank you, friends. Hmm? Uh, Anyway, I don't know any stalwart from film industry, so I really cannot call anyone. If I knew anyone, I would have definitely called up that person, gave him a peace of mind. He's making statements strictly against film industry. His mouth must be. Thank you, friends. Thanks a lot.